Well, welcome to this Beer Guys TV Brewcast. On this one, we're going to get Harmonious.
If you're looking for serious, in-depth beer information, well, you're listening to the wrong show. But if you want fun and entertaining beer information, you've come to the right place. It's another Beer Guys TV podcast.
Well, as mentioned, we're going to get Harmonious on this brewcast, and I say that because we are checking out a beer that is called Harmonious from Torched Hop Brewing in Atlanta, Georgia. And not all that long ago, Carol Ann and I were on a trip to Hotlanta and took a little walking around.
It would
And
be more like Hoplanta.
it should have been Hoplanta. Very good, Brent.
Yes.
Yeah, that old Brent Anderson. He's all over it. Good job. But we went roaming around, and we were in the Midtown Atlanta. And we asked some folks, where's a good place to check out some craft beers? And they said, well, anywhere in the Midtown, there's all kinds of places. We stopped and had lunch at Taco Max. And they had, I don't know how many, 80 beers on tap? Well, maybe it was more, I don't know. It was hard to decide. And we walked down to another place, and they said, well, you want to check out close by, just a few blocks, Torched Hop. And so that was our first brewery that we made it to while we were there. And we wandered in. We were the first ones in the door. So,
Actually, we're a little early, but they let us in.
Well, 9 a.m. is a little early.
Hey, come. What is it?
You probably woke up on a bed.
Yeah.
Open up.
But what a neat place. They've got, it's an old building that's been repurposed a couple of times, I believe.
Yeah.
But it's neat architecture in there. And in fact, there's an indoor bocce ball court, which you think of that outside, but they have an indoor one. And some good people. What was nice about being early, we got a chance to chat with the bartender, Patrick. And if you remember, Patrick was he gave us an opportunity to sample a few beers before we delved in. He goes, there's nobody here.
The inside.
You want to try this one?
The
You got the inside
track.
scoop.
There we
Yeah. Patrick, thanks, buddy. We appreciate
So this
that.
was when again? This was at 10:30 in the morning?
No, they didn't open till 4. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So we might have got in at 5:02 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
At any rate, it was good. It was nice to chat with Patrick about some history. Actually, we got a chance to talk to one of the brewers who was walking by. He goes, well, if you want to ask some questions, here's the guy to talk to. So we chatted with him a little bit, and of the beers, were several that we liked, but I know Carol Ann was a little partial to this one here.
They
And
had, 10, 12? They had a nice selection.
oh yeah, at least.
Yeah.
It was all of that. And this one is called Harmonious. And it's an imperial stout.
Whoa.
Yeah, but only 10.5%. I know that's
Only?
I say only, but
Alright.
sometimes they can be 12 or 14. So
Yeah, 14 if you're lucky.
yeah.
Boy, that with waffles.
That poured over waffles.
Yeah.
35 on the IBUs on this. And it comes in, we got a little growlette, because Carol said, we got to take some home. I said, we can't get a growler in the suitcase. They said, well, we have growlettes.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you got? Look at this neat little...
That is a
He's a
neat
cute
shaped
little guy.
bottle.
That's probably the
Show
most...
that to the audience over here.
Yeah, give a little up close and personal there from Torched Hop.
How's your father?
Yeah, there you go.
It's like a little brown jug.
Yeah, there you go there. But certainly, if you're ever in Midtown Atlanta, check out Torched Hop. Tell them the beer guy sent you.
Yeah.
I want to be. Who's got the spoons? And so,
Hey, let's take a break while you pour.
okay, let's do that, and we'll be back and talk more about Harmonious after this from our friends at Credit Mentors Plus, where you can get your credit back on track. Back after this.
We know that one serving just isn't enough, so there's more Beer Guys TV on tap and coming up.
Beer Guys TV brings you beer reviews and beer-related information in a fun and clean, entertaining way. Our website is a combination of beer articles, reviews, products, videos, and now podcasts too. And you can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Check those out. Please take a moment to visit our sponsors as well and tell them that you heard about them or saw them right here on Beer Guys TV. That will allow us to continue to bring you entertaining beer reviews and other fun stuff your way.
And remember to enjoy your beer in moderation, never drink and drive, and always use a designated driver. That way you'll be around to enjoy more beer tomorrow. Hey, thanks for listening. And now, back to the show.
Well, welcome back to this Beer Guys TV Brewcast. We're talking about a beer out of Midtown Atlanta, Georgia. It's called Harmonious from Torched Hop Brewing. Go to torchedhopbrewing.com, I think it is. Anyway, just search on Google. You can check it out. And this beer comes in again at 10.5% on the IBUs. The ABV. Only 35 on the IBUs. And our friend Patrick, the bartender there, suggested this one. Carol Ann tried it, and she goes, "Yep, I want some of that." So, thank you, Patrick. So, we're giving this one, and it came in this. We bought a small growlette. Actually, you did. You said we're taking some of that home, and I said, "We're good. In the suitcase. We're flying." And so we put that. We actually they sealed it up really good. Then we put it in a bag of plastic and sealed that up, and so not a problem. So.
Novice.
Novice,
That's when you get the
no
things all
chances.
boxed up and you label it as live yeast samples and just mail it back.
Oh, somebody's been down that road before. So, anyway, we're going to give this don't forget our ratings are buy it, try it, or skip it, and we try to keep these beers in the category that they belong. So, Shane, you want to start this one off?
First, I'm going to start off by saying, is this the only one you brought back?
Unfortunately,
Sadly, yes.
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
Well, okay, so I'll give my review then. What's
Oh.
coming up next?
Oh, yeah. That rascal.
The aroma I get right off the bat, I get a chocolate.
Yep. Yep. You can see that.
And it's got really good lacing on the glass. You can see that right here.
Mhm.
And then as I try to twirl it left-handed, which I'm not, but I
You're
mean, you'll do that.
not a left-handed twirler?
I'm not a left-handed twirler. It's very good. I've had this before from a different brewer, and I think Greg might know who I'm talking about or thinking about.
I may.
But this one here is sweeter than that one, but it's got very, very much the same characteristics and flavor profile. This reminds me of the Russell Stover molasses chews,
Oh.
which are my favorite.
Oh.
Okay.
That's why you're asking about if there's another one.
I know. That's my favorite. And in fact, one time I ordered right from the factory, right from the company, a full box of just those.
Wow.
Because those are my favorite. So I get molasses on this, and I get the chocolate notes. Not so much coffee, but a hint, maybe some really dark roasted malts. It's very sweet.
Yes.
This is like a candy.
Yes, it is.
This is,
Good
I could put a
dessert beer.
scoop of ice cream in here.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm done for the night. This is okay. This is a buy it from me all the way.
Well, so far it's been worth the trip bringing
So
it back.
far, it's worth the trip. You guys bringing it back, and I can't wait till you guys go back again and bring more back.
I got to go next.
Oh,
Yes.
Go
Go ahead.
get them there, Brenton. See,
The aroma is like heaven in a glass. I'll tell you that. I like that.
Heaven in a glass?
As far as this kind of a stout, this is like, you know what this is like? It's like Tootsie Rolls in a glass.
Tootsie Rolls.
That
Yes.
is
We got,
what my
yeah,
initial. I went, oh my god, it's Tootsie Roll. Very good.
Yeah.
This is very good. Now I'm thinking about a trip to Atlanta. Yeah, I mean, help me.
Refreshing the palate a little bit, right?
All right. So, like I said, when you get done with that last swallow, and your palate just starts to clear, that's where I get the Tootsie Roll flavor. It is a sweet beer, and
yes.
being it's sweet, I'm sure that's where we get that bit of a deception going on, because it covers up what this dark goodness in a glass is. That'll kick your butt. So you got to be careful on that. So this is not one that you're going to spend the day drinking. And if you can spend a day drinking, that's wow.
No kidding.
But no, this is definitely a good maybe 2. You're pushing 2 if it's a big pour. But boy, awfully nice. This could be a dessert in a
could-
glass.
Yeah,
I mean,
end of the night.
yeah,
Yep,
this
yep.
this
Yeah.
is very good. I do get a subtle hint of the coffees, but it's not overpowering.
No,
it's
no,
not
no.
something that you have to look for it. I do understand where Shane's coming from with the molasses. I do taste the hint of that. Boy, this is for what it is. It's actually pretty smooth.
Yeah.
And I suppose because we're low on the IBUs,
Yep.
that helps with that. But man, this is an interesting beer. I would say for me, knowing what I know now, if I was in Georgia, I would buy this. Wow, it's something unique to itself. Whether you like molasses or Tootsie Rolls or the chocolate aspect, I mean, I'm getting that Tootsie Roll thing, which is probably a combination of the two.
Sure.
But this is an interesting beer. This is very good. At the very least, if you're not going to buy it, you better try it.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
In your mind, it's a
I
buy.
would say buy it. I would buy it. Yeah.
All right. Well, 2 bites. And being this was your idea, I'll let you go last and anchor this one, Carol Ann. What can you say? Patrick steered us well, I would have to say. It was a surprise because I thought, okay, I'll try this one. Because I was having a hard time. I was trying a bunch of them. And I couldn't decide what to get a pint of or whatever. Like, that one's pretty good. I don't know. Then this came along. I was like, boing! I think I know. It is sweet, and you can only drink so. Yeah, that's it. You can only drink so much, like you said.
Yeah.
Because and at 10.5%, it'll do the old sneak attack on you.
Yep.
And but it'd be good for breakfast, and it'd be good for
With
nap
waffle.
time.
Pair it with your waffles.
You have a little
Bacon and waffles
sniffer
and
of it.
this.
Sniffer.
Oh.
What's
You have
that?
a little tulip glass,
Yeah,
just a
that's
10
good.
ouncer.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I mean, this is like the end of the night beer.
Yep.
It would, and you would probably pair this up with a cigar.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And I
Or
pair it
a
up
bite.
with a an acid Maduro,
Yeah.
which is a sweet cigar, and it would just
What kind
complement
of pipe thing would you do?
I think I'd have to go with like an English blend or something because more of a less sweet would pop the sweet on this.
Okay.
it. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, obviously it's a buy it for me. It's delicious. I mean,
Yes.
that's what
It's
else can you
delicious.
say? It's just wow. That's really
You
delicious.
sound like Tony the Tiger.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, it's magically delicious.
There you go.
So it was a great find, and thanks to everybody that kind of directed us. Well, you're not too far away. Stop over at Torched Hop, and I thought, sure, why not? We're close
Yeah.
by, and happened to get in there early. And thanks for the hospitality, that Southern hospitality thing,
Well, it was great that you could stagger into there. And
Well, that was awesome. That was very nice. Getting back to the hotel was a chore, but that was very good. So if we were ever in Midtown Atlanta again, we would certainly stop by and pick up some more of this, and we'd probably use your tip there about the yeast thing and all that. So anyway, buy it for me. So we'll let Carol Ann anchor this one, being it was her idea to buy this little growlette right here. Take it away, Carol.
It's just fabulous. Well, we were like.
I don't have that in my rating scale.
Oh, yeah,
When we were tasting, like I said, there was 10 or 12, and we were trying different ones, and this one just was like, wow. I get what Shane said, a little bit of the molasses, a little bit of the chocolate, not a whole lot of coffee.
Yeah, very faint.
It's sweet, but it's not over the top sweet. It's just harmonious. I mean, it's just everything blends well. It was
you
just.
don't, you don't really notice the 10.5%.
You don't notice the 10.5. I didn't. It was like, oh my gosh, and this is 10%. You wouldn't even know it. It's just.
Yeah, it's well hidden.
It's so blended.
Yeah, yeah,
and-
it's not, because some of those are too, they get really, the alcohol at the end kind of.
Right, or you feel that
burn,
burning,
yeah.
and
Right.
there's none of that. It's just.
Yeah, so,
It was so good. I had to bring it back for everybody to try.
so,
Well, we thank you.
and did we get your rating?
Oh no!
Buy it!
What?
Buy it!
What?
She says I'll buy it.
I could have guessed.
Yeah, I know, that was a tough call right there, huh? And she did.
Yes.
Yeah, and I really like that little bottle.
Yeah.
That-
Wish
that-
we had
that's-
more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next time it's a growler.
Yes.
so it's a It's a buy it across the board.
Yeah, and that doesn't happen very often.
No.
I mean, it was pretty much solid.
And it was almost a giddy buy it.
Right.
It's like, we
It wasn't
gotta have
like,
this.
well, soft bite. It was
Yeah,
like,
it's like that.
is there a higher?
No question, no question.
So, congratulations and good job to the folks at Torched Hop in Atlanta, Georgia. And again, thanks to for the hospitality from Patrick and everybody there. We would certainly stop by there again, but yeah,
I
very,
don't
very.
want this glass to end.
I know.
We don't want the
So
glass
good.
to end. Yeah, and it's empty. Sorry to say, guys. But anyway, well, buy it across the board. Thank you. And if you get a chance, you check it out as well. And they got many other good offerings too.
Yeah.
Some of the other ones were really good too. This one just kind of
Was
took
there
the
one
cake
that
for
was,
us.
I don't remember if it was an IPA, but it was like honey something? That was pretty good, if I
They
remember right.
had a whole bunch, and just a neat place because, like I say, it's a repurposed older building and kind of cool. So anyway, a lot going on in Atlanta, a lot of beer places to go. Certainly, this one should be checked out. So that's going to wrap it up for this Beer Guys TV Brewcast from Glencoe, Minnesota. For Shane, Brenton, myself, Greg, and Carol Ann. Until next time, a harmonious beers to ya. The ringing of the bells was very harmonious. It makes everything harmonious.
Beer Guys TV reminds you to drink responsibly, never drink and drive, and always use a DD. Be sure to expand your beer list by trying something different. Remember to check out BeerGuysTV.com and find us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Thanks for listening to this Beer Guys TV podcast. Sponsor messages you hear on our podcast are paid endorsements unless otherwise stated. These messages help us bring Beer Guys TV to you. We encourage you to support our sponsors so that we may continue to provide quality entertainment and information. Our reviews are honest opinions. Your opinion and taste may vary. We encourage you to try beers and products for yourself and form your own opinions. We'd love to hear from you. Tell us what beer you like and send us your suggestions for us to review. You can contact us at beerguystv@gmail.com.
That like the coffee chunk ice cream that you get sometimes, that would go good on here.
Yeah.
Oh dang, man.
Brent, I gotta try this with like your maple nut idea. I like that. Maple nut's one of my favorites.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not a lot of people like maple nut.
No?
I like it.
It's not something I have a lot of, but every so often
Every
I
so
like to
often,
get it.
yeah.
That was
And it's also nice because nobody else likes it.
Then
It doesn't
the
disappear
coffee
on
ice
me.
cream,
Mm-hmm.
the chocolate ice cream, vanilla, of course, the mint.
Yeah.
I bet you could do a raspberry ice cream,
Yeah,
like
get a
vanilla
kind of a
raspberry.
cordial going on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cherry,
Mm-hmm.
chocolate chunk cherry.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
The list goes on and
Yes,
on.
yes.
This is something
peanut
else.
butter.
You should just
Maybe.
maybe call it.
Oh,
How
yeah.
much to send a growler?
Yeah.
Could you send a growler? I
I
don't know if
might
they do that.
fly to Atlanta and bring back a suitcase full of live yeast.